And here we go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Samrat.
I'm Geneva. I'm Sarah.
So today we are continuing our Trevor Noah, son of Patricia special again. We are on part 5, Cinco
de Mayo.
Cinco. It's like tacos. The last one was tacos.
Yes, the taco.
This discovery of tacos and what napkins are on this side of
Napkins.
Yes.
the world. See what else? Yeah, that's his
Great story.
introduction. He's a good storyteller. His introduction to like the Western world, the world of tacos.
No spice.
Spice. A little bit of history lesson in that one as well.
That's right.
So we ready for this one?
Oh yeah, we're ready.
So on that note, if you do like our reaction, please like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. Again, this is Son of Patricia by Trevor Noah, part 5, and here we go.
I still can't believe the things Donald Trump says. He's such a... For me, Donald Trump is an emotional paradox. I'm not going to lie. You know, logically, I can process him. Emotionally, I struggle. On the one hand, I will admit I wake up many days terrified at the notion that he's president of the most powerful nation in the world. But I also must admit I wake up many days knowing he's going to make me laugh. Yeah, there's terror and there's joy, and I don't know how to feel.
Material.
You know what it feels like sometimes? It feels like there's a giant asteroid headed towards the Earth, but it's shaped like a penis. Like, I think I'm gonna die,
Penis.
but I know I'm gonna laugh. You just look at everything that he does. The world we now live in because of him. Like, you realize we're living through history. You know, this will never happen in our lifetimes again. We're living through a time when we're all learning about the presidency at the same time as the president. That's never happened. How wild is that concept? You wake up every day reading the news and you're like, wow, I didn't know that. And somewhere at that exact same moment, he's reading the same news going, wow, me too. And nobody knows where it's going to lead. Nobody knows what he's going to do. All we know is that he wants his wall. He wants his wall. Donald Trump wants his wall. He needs $25 billion the last time he asked. He needs it from American taxpayers because Mexico is smart. That fell apart real quick. I remember how confident he was at the rallies, people cheering for him. He was like, folks, we're going to build.
This is good.
We're gonna build a wall, folks.
No, I can't.
Who's gonna pay? Mexico.
Wow.
And Mexico was like, we ain't paying for shit, man.
Oh, that was on point, huh?
We might build it, but we're not gonna pay for it, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I don't know if you've been following the journey of the wall, but it's probably the best comedy on TV, right? Because now they've started building prototypes of the wall at the border, right? Because Donald Trump said he wants them to test the wall first. I don't know how you do that. And I was like, try again.
Oh.
And because this is the prototypes, Donald Trump now has specifications for the wall. He now says he wants the wall to be made out of concrete, but he also needs the wall to be see-through, right? And the reason the president wants the wall to be see-through is because he said he's afraid that drug dealers from Mexico are going to shoot bags of drugs over the wall and it's going to hit Americans on the head as they walk by. So he needs the wall to be see-through so that Americans can see the drugs coming and catch it.
I don't know about that.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what a see-through wall is. But at this point, I'm just worried that a contractor is going to come along and trick the president. He's going to take him to the border and be like, there it is, Mr. Trump. Your invisible wall.
Your invisible wall.
And then just to make sure he buys it, he's going to hire a troop of Mexican mimes just to be like, oh my God, you can't get through it.
Oh my gosh.
It works.
It works.
Like the mind of Donald Trump. Oh, the other idea he had for the wall was he said America should build the wall out of solar panels. That's what he said.
What?
He said America should build the wall out of solar panels because that way the wall would generate electricity and pay for itself. Yeah. Now I'm not gonna lie. That's a good idea, right? It's a good idea. Unless you know anything about solar panels or the sun or walls. Because the problem with that idea is that the sun is up. Yeah? We all agree on that? We're still on the same page there? Yeah? The sun is up, all right? A solar panel wall is not going to work because a wall is like this. So technically it's facing down. So unless you have like a really swaggy sun that's like, yeah, I shine real low, B, it's not going to work for you. The only way it works is if you take your border solar panel and lean it at an angle to get the sun's rays. But if you do that, now you've just created a giant ramp for Mexicans to shoot into America. It's like, órale!
A running start and everything.
The mind of Donald J. Trump.
Oh boy.
The J stands for Jesus. A lot of people don't know that.
No.
A lot of self-loathing going on there.
No.
And he's always going after someone, right? He's always going after someone. If it's not Mexicans, it's Muslims. If it's not Muslims, it's Africans from shithole countries. And that one was my favorite personally because I am an African and I've shat in a hole. I also liked it because like people came up to me and asked me questions. There was one man who came up to me after a show, really concerned. He was like, "Trevor, hey, could I ask you a question?" I said, "Yeah, go ahead, my friend." He said, "Hey, Trevor, I just wanted to know when Donald Trump says all these horribly racist things, do you sometimes just want to, pack it up, leave America, go back to South Africa and escape all this racism?" I said, "My friend, you don't go to South Africa to escape racism. That's where you go to stock up." Are you kidding me? That's the one thing that reminds me of home. Racism out here. Because we've got tons of racism in South Africa. And don't get me wrong, it's gotten a lot better. When I was growing up, we had apartheid. And, apartheid was basically the best racism in the world. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I mean, now you're going to feel bad and be like, "Oh, racism was the best." No, it wasn't. It was good, but not the best. And I experienced a bunch of racism, and everyone did. I never felt like it was a bad thing, mostly because of my family. My mother is a black woman, Xhosa woman. My father's Swiss from Switzerland. And them being a couple was against the law, and that was a problem for us living together. And so we experienced a ton of racism. And in case you're wondering, yes, Xhosa is one of the languages with the clicks in it, right? Xhosa, Xhosa, but not like in American movies. Just so you know. Yeah, I've seen those movies where they have Africans and they're like, that's not a language. Yeah, even we watch those movies and we're like, I wonder what they are saying, yeah? Where are they from? I think they're from Cleveland. It's not just clicks. The clicks are consonants. We still have vowels. Yeah, I grew up in this family and we couldn't live together. I could live with my mom, but my dad obviously couldn't live with us because it was illegal. And people would be racist to us all the time. But I was really lucky growing up because my mom is probably the most gangster human being you'll ever meet in your life. Right? Nothing got to her. Nothing fazed her. And I remember one day in particular, we were walking through the streets together, and some guy across the road shouted something really mean at us. And I was about 4 or 5 years old. And I turned and I looked at my mom and I said, "Mommy, what do we do if people do the racism to us?" And my mom said, "Oh, baby, you know what we do if somebody's racist? We take that racism of theirs and we shake it up with the love of Jesus. And then we send it back." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "This lady's crazy."
Oh, no! But that's not it, is it?
You're falling in love with him, huh? Yeah, it's very impressive.
Yeah, racism. So we went over like the very first one. He explained apartheid, right?
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of people on this side of the world did not know about apartheid and all that, right? You didn't know, yeah. First I found out of what it was actually watching Trevor Noah's special.
Really?
Yeah, the very first special that he did, that African American one.
Mostly it's mentioned in just history books.
Yeah, history books and stuff. But it's like we're so caught up in our lives over here, so to speak, where we don't know what goes on in the rest of the world. I mean, there's snippets here and there on the internet, of course. Yeah. But now everything's going viral, so everything's connected, right? Mm-hmm. But few years back, we didn't know. I mean,
I had no clue.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, we find stuff out at our own times. Yeah, yeah. So that was a good explanation still of the whole situation of racism. Yeah. So he was talking about his mom. He started to talk about his mom at the end there. So I forgot what the next segment is, but I believe he goes more into his mom, Patricia. That's why, hence the title, Son of Patricia. She a gangster. She gangster.
I'm ready for it. Yeah. I was not ready for this to end.
Yeah.
My favorite part was the solar panel ramp.
Oh yeah, running.
Me too. Me too. I had a whole vision of it.
Yeah. I don't know if it was part of the comedy bit, but I didn't know about the whole plan of what went into trying to build that wall, because I remember when it was spoken of at the time. Mm-hmm. But me personally, I didn't keep updated with that because I just never really thought about it. But yeah, see-through wall, yeah.
And it's a good special.
Yeah, it was. So on that note, if you do like our reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Also, somebody told me, it was like, oh, do you want to go to the CR? And it's like, CR, is that like a cool room, where you go to like hang out like during recess and stuff? She's like, no, CR. And then she takes me, and I thought it was gonna be a cool room, like the casual room. It's the bathroom.
CR.
What's a CR?
Cleaning room?
Comfort room.